in those situations. I don't see any weather out there to precipitate that, no pun intended, but it could have been that. Now, the next level, and this is much more likely, but not what I think it was, much more likely is mechanical failure, fuel vent blockage for some reason that would have caused both engines to flame out or to, stop working. And electrical fuel pump failure could have been both a fuel pump went bad, all right? Loss of both engines, and the loss of both engines would have been what I said before, either pilot-induced or for some really bizarre billion-to-one reason, both engines decided to stop working at the same time. Very, very unlikely. Okay, number one on Captain Steeve's, what I think most likely happened, it's some form of fuel starvation or fuel exhaustion. Now, there's a difference between the two. What's the difference between the two? All right, fuel starvation is that the improper fuel tank was selected. So on these airplanes, you have to manage your fuel, and you've got fuel in different tanks, and you have to manually switch back and forth to the tank that's got the most gas in it. On my airplane, I've got a Garmin 3X touch system in it. I just pre-program in it for it to alert me every 30 minutes. So when I'm flying around, every 30 minutes, I get the little warning that says fuel tank. Now, it doesn't mean I'm out of fuel. It's just a reminder to me to switch fuel tanks. So I'll look and I'll see, okay, yeah, that one's low. This one's got more fuel. All right, I switch over to that one. Then I take a little bit out of that one. And then it reminds me again, oh, okay, that one's lower than this one. I switch back. So you gotta manually switch back and forth. It's possible that one of the tanks just went dry and they didn't switch over. It's possible that when they were on the ground before they took off, they were supposed to fuel the airplane and didn't. How could that happen? Well, one pilot thinks the other pilot did it. That's an instructor on instructor thing, right? Well, I thought you did it. I thought you did it. And they don't do a good pre-flight check, and they take off and they get airborne and they're looking around, all of a sudden, yikes, we're out of gas. So